don't understand. Ever since our last visit to the core, when we learned that as a team, we are the final dreamer. The energy shell is the only move we have been able to execute.
And horribly at that. What are we doing wrong?
I don't know, but to defeat Agram, we have to master our final dreamer powers. We can't give up hope.
Let us try focusing our powers through our dream creatures. Free! Shell shock!
Energy blast!
Hard blast!
Can this training session get any worse? Buddy, are you all right?
I don't know. I just had a sudden feeling that something is wrong.
Maybe you ought to chill out for a while. Frog to the dream plane!
No! Don't send me back!
What was that about?
Better bring him back and find out. With this animite, I imagine Frog!
Your two worlds are colliding. You feel the tension rising. No time for hesitation. Gonna fight for the Magi-Nation.
Gotta hit 'em hard with the animite. Gonna battle on 'cause you just might be the final dreamer. Come on, it's a generation. We're fighting for the Magi-Nation. Count us in for some competition. Gonna battle with the opposition. One day there'll be salvation. Calling out from the Magi-Nation, yeah.
Frog, what happened to you?
What does it look like? I serve a new master now, Agram!
Agar, one whip!
Free! Slammer salt!
Buddy, you gotta stop this or we're...
Free! To the dream plane!
Agar, tree merge! You did the right thing by sending Farok to the dream plane.
I just want to know what happened to my friend.
Orwin, Evu! Something's happening to our dream creatures.
Ranger Dex, what happened?
He sneaked into Agram's spine castle disguised as a Shadow Magi so that he could discover Agram's plans.
He barely escaped from the core with his life.
Relax and let your memories do the talking. I cast Recollection Spell!
Shadow Magi minions, I am taking my battle for the Moonlands to an entirely new plane. The Dream Plane. I am going to infect it with void energy. Boss?
Void energy can't get through the dream plane barrier.
Yeah, all creatures when they're inside the dream plane are good creatures, even shadow creatures.
They only turn bad when we Shadow Magi summon them to the Moonlands.
I know that! Hence my brilliant plan to get around it. I placed a spell on my tiniest shadow creature, a Salamark, that will allow it to keep its void energy even in the dream plane. Once inside, it will infect every creature with void energy until they've all been turned!
How will shadow creatures in the dream plane be useful to us?
Because when the final dreamers recall their creatures from the dream plane, they'll find they've all been turned to evil!
Only a monster like him would think up something this sinister.
Thank you, Ranger Dex. Now let's get you home to recuperate.
So that's why Farok became a shadow creature.
Agram infected the dream plane with void energy.
An infection is when your body is attacked by microscopic particles, like germs or viruses, both of which can make you sick.
With things like the common cold or measles.
Exactly. Germs and viruses can enter your body when you breathe, eat, or through a skin cut. Once inside, they begin attacking the body's cells.
I learned about cells in biology class. They're your body's microscopic building blocks.
Most times, your body has no trouble fighting germs and viruses, but sometimes a germ or virus is strong enough to spread throughout your body, making you sick. At that point, your body needs help to fight it, either with simple bed rest, healthy food, and liquids.
Or with medicines or vaccines that help your body build an immunity to fight the disease.
So we won't get sick from it again.
Now that the dream plane has been infected, it too needs a vaccine.
And we're it!
We have to get to the dream plane and stop the void energy infection.
But how? People cannot travel to the dream plane. Only creatures can.
I think I know how to sneak you in. I cast Merge Spell!
All right!
Whoa!
Because you've been combined with a dream creature, the dream plane should accept you.
Once you've arrived, the spell will wear off. To return, you must cast the merge spell again with the creature of your choice. Good luck.
Thanks. Stagadan to the dream plane!
It isn't working! They're not going to make it!
With this animite, I imagine Salamark!
The dream plane isn't accepting Stagadan. If they don't cross over successfully, all of them might vanish, never to reappear.
Let's just hope they did make it.
Now we know why nobody's ever tried coming here before.
Even with Evu's expertise, our attempt nearly failed.
No time to dwell on it. We have a dream plane to save.
I can't believe we're in another dimension. This place is amazing.
The fact that Stagadan did not turn into a shadow creature bodes well. It means that the dream plane has not been totally infected.
Yet, the void energy is spreading. Big time.
Hold on. We're being surrounded.
If it isn't the final dreamers. Farok said you would try to come here and stop me.
Do not let his void energy touch you. It will turn us into Shadow Magi.
With this animite!
No animite. That's because all your dream creatures are here.
So the only way to get our creatures is to round them up?
Whatever few remain that we haven't already turned to evil.
That's it, buddy. No more wave pool weekends in Oroth for you.
Get help. I'll hold them off.
Thanks, Stagadan!
You're on our turf now.
We may not have creatures, but we can still defend ourselves. I cast Obstacle Spell!
A little piercing howl relic never hurt.
Oh man, that only made it grow!
It must be a Cloud Bash.
The only way to stop a Cloud Bash is to get it to touch its head to another part of its body.
There's no way we can stop all these shadow creatures.
Just slowing them down would help us get away. Visualizing the problem, that might give us an idea. If we can get the Cloud Vasp to circle back around...
Yes! Good thinking, Tony.
Keep the others in close formation.
All right, Tony, you stopped them.
Only briefly! I don't think creatures can be defeated in the Dream Plane. It's the one place they never run out of energy.
Then how are we going to stop the void energy infection?
We have used my Allegiance relic in the past to change Shadow Magi back to regular Magi.
So the same thing could be done to change shadow creatures back to dream creatures. But is it powerful enough to remove the void energy from all of them?
Where have all the dream creatures gone?
Guys, look! They're racing into that cave to get away from Salamark.
This mountain is the only area that has not been infected yet.
Guys! How did you get here?
Long story.
We'll get in the cave with the others, quick! We can't hold off the shadow creatures forever!
We don't want to be turned into shadow creatures!
Too late! It's starting!
With this animite, I imagine Baby Orphan.
No attack can defeat shadow creatures in the dream plane!
They're coming for us!
You can't give up hope, guys. We have a plan to rescue you.
I have a relic that will purge all void energy from the Dream Plane. Void energy purge!
had enough power to change Freep. How is it going to change all the infected creatures?
Don't worry. When we add our final Dreamer powers to the relic, it'll be strong enough to do the job.
Tony, we don't know how to use our powers yet.
I think we do. What's the one thing that made it work every time? Being connected to each other. Think about it. All the times we got our final Dreamer powers to work, we were connected somehow. Through the Book of Elders, through touch, through Animite.
Prepare to join Agram's Shadow Army.
Now, guys!
Oh, they really can stop the void energy infection. Come on!
You'll pay for this. With this animite, I imagine Dark Raider Garganor!
Edyn, Kurathan, attack!
Now, guys!
How did we get the energy shell to grow in size like that?
I don't know. All I was thinking about was protecting the creatures from that void energy.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We all visualized the same thing. Epic!
Look! The dream creatures, they're completely outnumbered.
It won't be long before they're all turned into shadow creatures.
Visualize what we want to achieve.
Stopping the void energy, returning the dream creatures to normal.
Guys, we can't channel our final Dreamer powers unless we're in contact with each other.
Oh no! They've all been infected! Keep visualizing! We don't have to be touching for this to work! Not if
we're connected in spirit!
United against evil!
Now, guys! Wow! We did it!
All right!
Nice work!
I'm so proud of you guys. Even when I was a shadow creature, a part of me deep down knew you could do it.
Good things can happen when you don't give up hope.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. You may not believe this, but I like being a normal dream creature in the dream plane. Maybe one day, you can change every shadow creature to their normal selves, in the Moonlands as well.
Agram must have felt the after effects of what happened here.
Imagine Salamark to get some answers.
I just hope we can rescue all the shadow creatures someday.
Thank the elders! You made it back!
By your smiles, I take it you successfully vaccinated the dream plane.
All traces of the void energy infection gone.
And we learned a thing or two about using our final Dreamer powers.
Here's something else I just learned. Having fur really makes you itchy.
Tell me about it.